Good morning, guys. Uh, Today, I'm going to make a video presentation about shifting of weights. This is in in relation to our previous vessels, previous videos. This is a continuation, but this one on a different situation. Okay, so let's start, guys. Now, first things first. Take note of this formula. Weight to shift equals change of trim times MTC times 100 over distance it will move, meaning distance from one tank to another or from one hole to another. Okay, so this is the question, guys. MV Panamax, this is a 7-hole vessel, is floating at forward draft of 1165 and aft draft is 12.15 meters. If now with this drop, take note that she is trimmed by the stern. He has more draft up than draft forward. Okay. Now, if 300 metric tons of fuel oil is shifted from number 5 FOT to number 1 FOT, find the final draft after the operation. Meaning, if this were the number 5 FOT, and this will be the number 1 FOT. He says here that 300 metric tons of fuel oil should be shifted to FOT number 1. Okay? So he will take out 300 metric tons here and shift it to FOT or tank number 1. Okay? Why? Because he has a big trim of 50 centimeters. So he wants to reduce the trim of 50 centimeters. So he wants to take out about 300 metric tons of fuel oil, and he wants to ship it to FOT number 1. Okay. Now take note, guys. If this is your FOT number 5. And this is your FOT number 1. From midship going forward, that will be your FOT LCG of tank number 1. So that will be positive sign. Anything that is forward of a midship, or meaning forward of a midship, it can be anywhere here. The sign will be negative. These signs always distinguish, meaning that you are already forward from your midship. So that is, the sign will only give you a name or distinction that you are forward of your midship. Okay, so you are forward midship. On the other hand, positive sign means you are on the up part of your midship or up part of the vessel. So from anywhere here, above or behind this midship, anyone here, your sign will be positive. So it is only a distinction that you are behind the vessel or behind a midship of your vessel, and positive sign that you are forward of your midship or anyone else. That's why yours negative. So that is clear, guys. So let's go back to the problem. Okay. Now we go to number 1. Find the mean drop. Mean drop equals forward drop, which is 1165, which is this one, plus your up drop of 12.15, which is this one. So to get the mean drop, you add these two and divide it by 2, then your mean drop will be 11.90 meters. And your trim is your up drop minus your forward drop. You have a trim of 50 centimeters or 0.50 meters. Okay. Now take the hydrostatic tables from tables and take MTC and LCF. Again guys, when you say take from hydrostatic tables, it means the mean drop of your vessel. So with this mean drop, you take the value of MTC and the value of LCF. Okay? So let's investigate guys. And we go to, let's stay here. No, I don't wanna disturb that one. This one. Okay, let's make this a little bigger. Okay, let's go up. So this program is how to find trim when handling several moderate weights. Okay, so what was our forward drop? Our forward drop was 11.65. Okay, put here 11.65. Okay, and our updraft is 12.15. So 12.15. Okay. Take note guys that the present mean drop is 11.90. Mean drop is 11.90 and the trim is 0.50. Okay. Trim is 0.50. Then asking for what is the value of MTC. Here the value was 948.90. We'll check again guys. MTC is 94890. Okay, confirm, check. And the LCF is negative 0.83. Okay, negative 0.83. Negative 0.83. Okay, now what is this negative 0.83? Why negative? Because negative because he is on the forward part of a midship or midship, so it's somewhere around here 0.83. So this LCF, which is this F, should be on the forward part. Okay, which is this LCF, the small arrow here to the center of flotation. So the LCF should be on the forward part because it is negative. So let's agree that the LCF is on the forward part of a midship, not at the back part. So it is somewhere around here. Let's say this is F. Okay, this arrow here, this will be your center of flotation. Okay, or LCG. That is F. Okay, then go back to the problem. That's why we have a negative. So he is on the forward part of the vessel. Now we go to number 3. Find the distance traveled by shifted weight. This is the distance of G between two holes. Okay. So look here. Number 5 FOT is 64.35. He is positive. Why? Why positive? Because he is on the up part of this is your FOT number 5. He is positive because she is on the up part of the vessel. That's why he is positive. So from midship going to the middle of the FOT number 5 tank, his LCG is 64.35. Okay, and fuel tank number 1, FOT number 1, his LCG is negative 35.29. Negative because he is on the forward part of the vessel. Okay, that's why he is negative. And from amidship going to the center of the FOT tank number 1 is 35.29 meters. Okay, now get the distance. This negative sign, do not get intimidated, guys. This is only a distinction. So if in a person, he has a name, say yes, your name is Albert, Peter, John. So this is only a distinction. So with this negative meaning, you know already that he is on the forward part of the vessel. Okay, so here FOT number 1, he is already in the forward part. Okay, now let's take up the distance. How we get the distance? Okay, if this is your FOT number 1, LCG will be from amidship going forward because it's the forward part of the vessel to the center of FOT tank number 1. Okay, that will be your LCG. LCG would be negative 35.29. Okay, so negative sign, forward part is 35.59, and your FOT number 5 is positive because you are behind the midship part. You are somewhere behind the midship part of the vessel. Okay, so this is number 5. This will be your LCG. Okay, now the problem says, what is find the distance traveled? So what is the distance traveled from FOT number 5 to be shifted to FOT number 1? So what is the distance from the middle of FOT number 5 to the middle of FOT number 1? So it's very clear, guys. So you see here the total distance, the long line, that will be the distance between number 1 and number 5. So all you have to do of LCG of FOT number 1, which is this one, plus the LCG of number 5, which is this one, you add this together, then this will be your total distance. Okay, so don't get intimidated if the LCG of number 1 is negative. Negative only signs means he is on the forward part of the vessel. So don't get intimidated with this negative sign. This has no bearing with the total distance of between number 5 and number 1. So to get the total distance, LCG of number 1 plus the LCG of number 5, this will be your total distance. Okay, simple as that. So you add this all together, then you will have 99.64 meters. Okay, then we go to number 4. Find the change of trim, COT. Now look, guys, this is the formula how we get the weight. Okay, how weight to ship, change of trim times MTC times 100 over distance. Okay, if you examine this formula, we have already the weight, which is 300. Okay, so from FOT number 5, you ship this to FOT number 1. So we have already the weight of 300. Okay, change of trim, you don't have. MTC, we have already MTC, which is 948.90. Okay, so we have this MTC times 100, and the distance it moved, meaning the distance from FOT number 5 moved or shifted to FOT number 1, and we have a distance of 99.64. So it is clear that distance we have, MTC we have, and the weight we have. What we don't have is the change of trim. So we transpose this formula, and this will be our formula of getting the change of trim. Okay? So change of trim equals weight times distance over MTC times 100. Okay? So we transpose weight, which is 300, and times distance, which is the distance between 5 and 1 FOT, which is 99.64, divide MTC, which is MTC, we have 948.90 times 100. Okay, so just transpose this formula. Then we have 29892 over 94890. Okay, you multiply these two together, and you will have this value. Multiply this one, and you will have this value. And the resultant change of trim will be 0.315. Okay? So you just try to, by calculator, you try to multiply this one, then you will have this value. Okay? Then we go to number 5. So we have already changed of trim of 0.315. Okay? Then we go to number 5. Find the change of drop forward. Okay? The formula is this should be LPP. Okay? LPP. Find the change LBP. LBP or LPP. Find the change of drop forward. Change of drop forward equals 1/2 LBP, which is 1/2 LBP. This is your 1/2 LBP from midship to this mark here. That will be 1/2. Then another 1/2 here. That will be your LBP. Altogether, from this forward LBP, 1/2 plus 1/2, that will be your 205 total LBP. So you add 107 plus 107.5 plus 107.5, that will be 215 LBP. Okay? Yung LCF, this formula, plus LCF over LBP times your change of trim, which is this one. This LCF, which is this one. Okay? LCF. So 1/2 of this LBP of 215, that will be 107.5. Or LBP, I'm sorry, that should be, or LPP, that is 215. 1/2 of 215 is 107.5 plus your LCF, which is this one, over total LBP, which is 215 times your change of trim, which is 0.315. Okay? Now, multiply this one, then you, plus. Look guys, negative sign plus. This one I will explain further. Okay? Your LCF, okay? Again, your LCF is negative 83, okay? Negative 83, okay? So I'll explain this one. Since your LCF is negative 83, so he is somewhere around here, not on the up part, because it says positive is in the forward part. So maybe this small arrow here is your LCF, 0.83. So this will be your 0.83. So this F should be around here, okay? Now, 1/2 of LBP. So, 1/2 meaning from the center of your vessel or midship going backward to this mark here. That will be your, or this is the upper perpendicular, this one. From midship going to the upper perpendicular is your 1/2 LBP. Okay? And the other half from midship going forward from the forward perpendicular will be another 1/2 of your LBP. So 1/2 plus 1/2 is your total LBP of, I'm sorry, total LBP of 215. Okay? So, okay, now look here. So you have already the 1/2, which is 107.5. Okay? 1/2 of 215 is 1.107.5. And this, it says positive sign. Okay? So, meaning forward of your midship, negative 83. This negative 83 is this one, guys, forward of your midship. So, this small arrow here, this will be your F, 0.83. So, this one is 0.83. Now, the formula says 1/2 of LBP, meaning this one, which is 107.5 plus your LCF of 0.83 with this one. So it is, you add it, guys, not minus, because your sign is minus, then you have to minus, deduct. No. It is only a name or a positive sign or a distinction that is only forward part of the vessel or forward part from a midship. So from this 0.83 plus your 1/2 of LBP, which is 107.5, then you will have total of this should be total of check me this one, guys. This should be a total of how much? 10833. Okay, we'll check this one. I'll adjust this one. I'll go to bear with me, guys. I will just correct this one. Okay. Then we go down. Okay. This should be, I'll erase this one. Just bear with me, guys. Take out this one. This should be 10833. $108.33 because you add it, guys. Okay, so 107.5 plus 0.83, that will be 108.33. Okay, then this change of trim, which is 0.315, which is this one. Okay, so divide this 108.33 divided by 215, that will be 0.50 centimeters or 50.550 meters. Okay, we just save this one. Then click, then we go open again. We go to photos and it's bigger, and okay, now so it is 108.33 over 215, and the value with this one will be 0.550 centimeters, or 0.50 meters or 50 centimeters times your change of trim, which is this one, of 0.315, and the resultant of your equation, which is a change of trim forward, will be 0.16. Okay. Now, number 6, to get, now you have already your change of drop forward, then you will also have to get your change of drop up. Okay. So the formula to get the change of drop up is change of trim, which is this one, minus your change of drop forward, which is this one. So that will be change of trim will be 0.315, which is this one or this one, minus your change of drop forward, which is 0.16, and the resultant will be 0.16 change of drop up. So from your initial, you go to number 7, from your initial drop of forward of 11.65 and up of 12.15, which is this one. Initial drop is forward is 11.65, and up is 12.15, which is 12.15. Then you will put your change of drop forward and your change of drop up. So change of drop forward, which is this one, okay, and your change of drop up will be this one. Okay, now guys, look, they have the same value of change of drop forward and up, which is 0.16 and 0.16. Why? I'll tell you why, guys. Because you have only one weight, which is 200 or 300 metric tons to ship from FOT number 5 to FOT number 1. So it's only one weight, which is 300. It never says from here you get 300, and then you ship another 200 or 500 or 100. No, it's only 300. That's why you only have to ship only one cargo or one weight, which is 300. Okay, so that's why you have the same value. So from FOT number 1, FOT number 5, you have to ship about 300 metric tons of fuel to FOT number 1. So from here you take out 300, and here you put 300. That's why you have the same value of 0.16. Okay, I hope that's understood. Okay, now what happens if we take out, what happens if you take out 300 here? Okay, you take out 300. When you take out 300 here, the tendency of this up part will rise up. Okay, do you agree? So when you take out 300, put it out, pump out, then the tendency of this vessel up will rise up, and the tendency of this forward vessel will sink. Okay, it's a pendulum. So this will go up and this will sink. Okay, now when you put the 300 weight here, so it will sink more and this will rise up more. Okay, that is what is happening here. Now this 50 centimeters trim by the up or by the stern, he will only reduce this big trim, maybe, I don't know, maybe 50, 10, or maybe 10, 20 or what, but he wants to reduce this trim. That's why it wants to take out some cargo weight here and ship it to number 5 so that we will have a small trim. So meaning what happened here, guys? Sorry. Meaning he wants to reduce the trim here. So the trim will rise up here, the up will rise up, this will go down. So meaning he will have a less trim. So remember, when he sinks, you add the drop here. When he rise up, you deduct the drop here, minus the drop here. When he sinks, plus. When he rise, negative, minus. Okay, remember that one. So here, in forward, because he's going to sink, he will put weight here. That means you have more drop. He will sink down. So you have to add this one. When you add, that will be 11, and this will be 8. That will forward will be 1181. So upward, when he sinks, he will rise, meaning negative. You take out, so we have less weight, less drop here. So that will be minus. Okay. So 0.616, 12.15 minus 0.16, that will be 11.99. And his mean drop will be 11.90, and his trim will be 0.18. This will be the final drop. He's asking, find the final drop after the operation. Okay, after the operation, meaning when he's taken out weight here of 300 and he wants to ship it to FOT number 1 tank and put the weight of 300 here, and the final operation and his drop will be forward will be 11.81, and up will be 11.99. Guys, this 0.16 represents the 300 weight that you have shipped. So from this 300 weight of fuel oil, which is 0.16, you put it to tank number 1, FOT tank number 1, which is also 300 metric tons. So that will also be 0.16. So they have the same value because you're using only one weight, which is 300 metric tons. This is what this says here of 0.16. Okay, I hope that will also help you understand. Now let's investigate this with the program. Okay, now the program says his initial drop forward was 11.65. So you put here 11.65, and up drop is 12.15. So 12.15, and your mean drop is 1190, and your trim is 0.050, which is this one. Your mean drop is 11.90, and your trim is 0.50. Okay. So that's already confirmed. Okay. And your MTC is 948.90. MTC is 94890, and your LCF is negative 0.83. Negative 0.83. Here it is. So confirm. Okay. So let's proceed, guys. Now I want to go with here. This is more better. This program. So with this program of how to find drop and trim when handling weights involving large changes in mean drop, I want to use this density, assuming that you are floating in seawater density 1.025. So you put here 1.025, and here you will also put here 0.25. Okay. Now, what was the initial drop forward? Initial drop forward was 1165. So you put here 11.65, and updraft was 12.15. Okay, put here 12.15. Then you have the min drop 11.90 and your trim of 0.50. Now guys, this is now the operation. Okay, this is now the operation. He says in number 5, he wants to take out 300 metric tons from number 5 going to FOT number 1. Okay, so we take out from number 5 FOT, we take out 300. Okay, 300 metric tons, guys. And when you say you take out, he says here discharge weight is negative. So which discharge should be negative? So you put here a negative sign. Okay, put here negative sign, meaning you are going to discharge 300 metric tons of fuel oil from FOT number 5. Okay, so what will be our draft when we take out 300? Take out 300, and then new draft would be forward would be 1171. Okay, 1171, and updraft will be 12 meters. Okay, up will be 12 meters. Okay, we'll just take this one, guys. So that will be 1171 and 12 meters. So with this new drop, you place it on top again. You place it here. That will be 11.71. And updraft will be 12 meters. Okay. So with this drop means you have already taken out 300 metric tons from fuel oil tank number 5. That's why you have this new drop. Okay. Again, from this new drop of forward 11.71 and updraft of 12 meters, this means that you have already taken out 300 meters or 300 metric tons. You have taken out of 300 metric tons of fuel oil in FOT number 5. So the next thing we do is we're going to ship it to FOT number 1. Okay, so you take out this one. It's already taken out. Then you put it in FOT number 1. We put 300, the same weight. Okay, so you have already shipped it to FOT number 1. What will be your new drop? Your new drop will be forward drop will be 1181, and your updraft will be 1199, and your midship will be 1190, and your trim will be 018. Let's check, guys. This is now the best part. Remember, forward drop 1181, and your forward drop now will be 1181. Okay, and your updraft will be 1199. Updraft will be 1199. Okay, and your min drop will be 1190, and your min drop is 1190, and your trim will be 018. Okay, 018. So this is a very good formula, this one, guys. I recommend when you use this formula, it's very accurate. Okay, this change of drop, change of trim, weight times distance over MTC times 100, and the change of drop forward is 1 up LBP plus LCF over LBP times your change of trim. Okay, and change of drop up will be change of trim minus your change of drop forward. Okay, this is a very accurate formula, and with the use of your program to confirm if this is correct or not, then this will also be your backup program, or you can use this one as your shipboard operation. Okay, so that's it, guys. Now again, I say again, you're only using the same weight of 300 metric tons from FOT number 5 to FOT number 1, which is 300. That is why the reason why that you have the same change of drop forward and up of 0.16, because you're only using the same weight of 300. Okay, I hope that's clear, guys. From FOT number 5, you ship it to FOT number 1 of 300. That's why you have the same change of trim. You have the same weight of 300. That's why you have the same change of drop of 0.16 forward and 0.16 up. Okay, I hope that is clear, and I hope you understand it, guys. If you like this video presentation, please click the like button, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification button or bell. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.